Good evening and welcome to the U.S. National Bible Quiz for Adults for the year 2024, taking place here in New York at the Spanish-Portuguese Synagogue. Congregation Sherit Israel, the oldest Jewish congregation in North America, provides an historic and meaningful setting for our Bible quiz. Founded in 1654 by Jews fleeing the Inquisition, this synagogue represents resilience and the enduring spirit of our faith. Hosting the Bible quiz here at Sherit Israel not only honors our past, but also strengthens our community's bond through shared learning and reverence for our sacred texts. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Silvio Joskovich, head of the Zionist Enterprise Department at the World Zionist Organization. Mr. Ariel Weiss, Bible quiz supervisor at the Ministry of Education in Israel. The synagogue's rabbi, Rabbi Soloveitchik, and our esteemed judges. Full disclosure, the quiz was supposed to take place on October 2023, marking the 75th anniversary of the State of Israel. However, that October changed everything. The brutal Hamas attack on the communities around the Gaza Strip and the Nova Festival shocked us all, and Israel has been fighting for its survival in a war that has been ongoing for over 6 months. We mourn with the families whose loved ones were murdered by the ruthless enemy, hope for the return of the hostages, and pray for the safety of the IDF soldiers bravely defending the home in the north and the south. Our hearts are also with those who were evacuated from their homes and are scattered across the country, with the hope that they will soon return home. As Rachel wept for her children, we wish them, and they shall return to their borders. In the face of the rising forces of evil in the world, against the pro-Hamas demonstrations on campuses and the calls for the destruction of Israel, Israel will forever be that strong lighthouse, standing firm in the storm, repeating the truth over and over again, even if it stands alone. This is its moral duty in the face of the inciting lies calling for its destruction, now heard in the West. As the verse says, "The people shall dwell alone and not be reckoned among the nations." This truth, derived from the Bible, teaches morality and the value of life. The Bible that taught the world that man was created in the image of God, that taught, "Do not stand by the blood of your neighbor," and echoed the call, "Do not murder." The existence of the Bible quiz is especially important at this time. Let us return to our roots, to understanding our ancient tradition, and remember where we came from and what our role is. This is our duty, and through you, all the families of the earth shall be blessed, as God said to Abraham. Today, this blessing is more relevant than ever. Today, 8 representatives from across the country will be tested on that eternal book. Congratulations to you for having the privilege to study and delve into the Bible. Dozens of competitors have competed in the preliminary stages to reach this stage today, but only the best have made it. Let's give them a big hand. They certainly deserve it. The Bible quizzes are produced by the Society and Youth Administration of the Ministry of Education alongside its partners from the World Zionist Organization. At the end of the quiz, we will crown the first place winner, the champion of the U.S. Bible quiz, and their runner-up. The first 2 places of today's quiz will represent our country in the International Bible Quiz, which will take place in Jerusalem during Hanukkah. Before we officially start the quiz, I am honored to invite the representative of the Ministry of Education, Mr. Ariel Weiss.
Firstly, I bring you greetings from the Minister of Education, Mr. Yoav Kish, who wanted to emphasize the significant importance he places on holding the Bible quiz here in New York. The Minister wishes all participants success and hopes to see you all in the international quiz in Israel during Hanukkah. We are living through one of the most challenging times since the Holocaust, beginning with the brutal attack on communities near Gaza during Simchat Torah. This has led to an ongoing intense war with no clear end in sight. Nations around the world, including some of our friends, occasionally stand against us. We are also witnessing a troubling rise in anti-Semitic attacks, reminiscent of darker times for Jews worldwide and in the United States. In these difficult hours, we must increase goodness and light. In this parashat Shavua, בהעלותך, Aaron is commanded to light the menorah. This eternal command that applies in both good and tough times. We must illuminate ourselves and the world. The lighting continues until the flame rises on its own, as explained by Rashi. But this is not enough. The mitzvah of lighting is complete only when the second part of the pasuk is fulfilled. El mul pnei hamenorah yairu shivat anerot. In front of the menorah they shall light the 7 lamps. Only when the lamps light for others is our duty fulfilled. This is the mission of the Jewish people, to kindle and spread light and goodness until it reaches the entire world, and eradicating darkness and cruelty. The relationships between Avraham Avinu and his nephew, Lot, wasn't always harmonious, leading them to part ways. However, when Abraham learned that Lot had been taken captive, he immediately took action to rescue him. בישראל אנחנו קוראים לזה צו 8. Order 8 or 8 order. Before the events of October 7th, disagreements in Israel had escalated to dangerous levels. But on that day, despite this dispute, everyone rose to defend the country and protect his brothers. Instead of being here at the Bible quiz in October, Hananel, the quiz director, served in the reserves, Miluim, בצבא, in Gaza enveloped Judea and Samaria. I left my home and family on Simchat Torah, and as lieutenant colonel in the army, in the reserves, I was called to the northern border to defend our states. The brotherhood and love among Israelis were evident. This is called mutual responsibility, arvut hadadit in Hebrew. Mutual responsibility connects all Jewish worldwide, binding us with an invisible string of love and brotherhood, woven with commitment and willingness to help one another. During Israel's challenging hours on Simchat Torah, Jews worldwide, including those in the United States, rallied to assist. Some sent money, others sent military supplies or civilian aid, and some traveled to fulfill essential roles, as you will see later in the quiz. Today, you, the global Jewish community, face complex circumstances, and we, the Jews of Israel, are committed to supporting you. On behalf of the State of Israel, the Israeli government, and the Ministry of Education, I assure you that we will do everything possible to upload the concept of mutual responsibility, arvut adadit. I wish all the participants in the quiz success. Remember that while only one person will win first place, each of you already winner because of your effort and journey. Good luck to you. Dear brothers and sisters, I offer a prayer for the release of the remaining captive still held by Hamas. May they be freed. As we recite in the morning blessing, Birkot HaShachar בתפילה, Baruch Matir Asurim. I also bless the soldiers of the Israel Defense Force. מי שברך אבותינו, הוא יברך את חיילי צבא ההגנה לישראל, וישלח ברכה והצלחה בכל מעשה ידיהם, ויעטרם בכתר ישועה ועטרת ניצחון, ונאמר אמן. Good luck to the participant. and all of Israel. Always remember mutual responsibility. Am Israel Chai. Thank you.
Dear audience, the Bible commands us, judges and officers shall you appoint in all your gates. I am pleased to introduce our esteemed judges. Our head judge is O. Ben Tzvi Goldblum, PhD candidate focusing on Ezra Nehemiah and the Jewish return from exile. She is a longtime Bible instructor who specializes in biblical Hebrew. With us is also Dr. Hananel Malka, the 2016 International Bible Quiz Champion for Adults, who also manages the quiz on behalf of the Ministry of Education. Rabbi Andy Dubin, the rabbi at the Jewish Center of Northwest Jersey in Washington, New Jersey, with a doctorate in Bible and ancient Semitic languages from the Jewish Theological Seminary. Rabbi Shneur Burton, the U.S. Bible Quiz Champion and the second runner-up in the International Bible Quiz for Adults, senior editor at the Art Scroll Masorah Publications and author of numerous books, most recently, The Land That I Will Show You, about the significance of Eretz Yisrael and the mitzvah of living in it. We wish our judges success in their task. Oh, please honor us with a short blessing for the competitors.
Shalom, everyone. As the judge's chairwoman, I would like to extend my gratitude to all the people who have worked tirelessly to make this Bible quiz possible, and including them, Shani and Hananel. Thank you. There is great joy and excitement in being here today together. Once again, we are reminded of the Bible's power to unite us. The Bible has forever determined the importance of our togetherness and our moral compass. It shows us that there are times of prosperity and times of hardship in every aspect of life, religious, social, and personal. But prosperity must not lead to hubris and vanity, just as hardship should not lead to hopelessness and abandonment. We are here together. The Bible unites us as a people from all corners of the world with diverse political views and lifestyle. We are here today not only to celebrate the achievement of each contestant reaching the finals, but also to recognize and embrace the Bible as our shared heritage that has united us through both good times and bad for millennia. Through it, we are together, ki anashim achim anachnu, for we are all brothers. Dear contestants, I wish you all the best of luck today. I hope that this quiz will not only challenge you, but also inspire you and all of us to continue exploring the Bible. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Dear audience, it's time to meet our contestants. After all, this is their evening, and we have gathered in their honor. The contestants are seated in alphabetical order by their first names. It's important to mention that the contestants have already completed an online quiz where they could have earned up to 50 points, which will also be their starting score. The points will accumulate throughout the quiz and will be reset before the fourth stage, the head-to-head stage. And our contestants from left to right are Adina Bernstein-Saperstein from New York, medical doctor and physiologist. Alan Goldman from Ohio, associate director of gift planning, Oberlin College. Barry Safran from New Jersey, principal developer IT BNY Mellon. Charles Safdie from Brooklyn, rabbi. David Landerer from New York, doctor of internal medicine. Larry Kaufman from Long Island. Naomi Suberi Busani from Brooklyn, teacher, Yeshiva Flatbush. Nathan Dweck from Brooklyn, Rabbi. Barkai Yeshiva, Congregation Beth Torah. Best of luck to all the contestants. We will enter our first stage of the competition. In this stage, 4 videos related to the war in Israel will be shown. All the people appearing in the videos have received a recognition award for their actions presented at a ceremony initiated by the Ministry of Heritage in Israel. After each video, 2 contestants will be asked questions. This stage has 2 parts. In the first part, the contestant will answer a question with 4 possible answers. A correct answer in this part will earn the contestant 4 points. The second part, the contestant will answer 2 questions related to the quiz topic. A correct answer for each question will earn the contestants 3 points. A total of 6 can be earned in this part. In total, up to 10 points can be earned in this stage. And we begin. Sapir Cohen was a captive from Kibbutz Be'eri who returned from Gaza and has a message for all of us. Here is her story.
בערך חצי שנה לפני השביעי באוקטובר, התחלתי להרגיש תחושה מאוד רע והלכתי להרבה רופאים, עד שאחד אמר לי שהוא גילה משהו. אבל הוא אמר, זה לא עד כדי כך מסוכן כמו התחושה שיש לך. חיפשתי איזושהי תפילה שתגן עליי. איכשהו, סתם במקרה ראיתי אותה באינסטגרם, היא קפצה לי. והיה כתוב שאם אני אקרא אותה במשך 30 יום, אני אהיה בריאה ויקרו לי הרבה ניסים, והכל יהיה בסדר, אז אמרתי, טוב. קראתי אותה במשך 30 יום, וגם שמתי לב שהיא לא קשורה בכלל לרפואה שלמה, שהיא קשורה למלחמה, לאלוהים תציל אותי מהאויבים שלי. אפילו המילה חמאס מופיעה שם. ואני זוכרת שפשוט התעכבתי על זה ואמרתי, למה אני אומרת את הדברים האלה? קראתי אותה במשך 30 יום, כשהיום האחרון היה 7 באוקטובר. ובזמן ששמעתי את המחבלים בחוץ, נכנסים לקיבוץ, ושמעתי צרחות ואנשים נרצחים שם, והם הולכים ומתקרבים אלינו. זה פחד מוות, כולי רעדתי והזעתי, והחלטתי להגיד את התפילה הזאת שוב ושוב ושוב, וכשאמרתי אותה אז הרגשתי סוג של שלווה מבפנים. והם הגיעו וחטפו אותנו, אותי ואת סשה. כל האזרחים יצאו מהבתים, כולם עודדו את אנשי החמאס, כולם הגיעו להרביץ לי, לגעת בי, וכל הזמן חשבתי על מר גורלי, למה זה נגזר עליי, למה אלוהים, למה עשית לי את זה. ואני זוכרת שהסתכלתי על כל החטופים שהיו איתי, וראיתי באיזה מצב נפשי הם נמצאים. החלטתי לשנות את הכיוון מחשבה שלי, ושאני בעיקר רוצה לתת תקווה, ואת לא סתם נמצאת פה. ומהרגע שהחלטתי לקחת את האחריות, שאני שמה את כל הבעיות שלי בצד, ומסתכלת רק על אחרים, רק איך אני יכולה לעזור להם, אז פשוט קראו לי כל כך הרבה ניסים. כל כך הרבה ניסים שכל יום אמרתי, תודה לאל, פשוט תודה אלוהים על כל המלאכים ששלחת לי לגיהנום הזה. יום אחד המחבלים קראו לי לראות טלוויזיה. ראיתי עשרות אלפי אנשים שהגיעו לשם. לא חשבתי שיקרה משהו שיאחד ככה את העם. מה שעוד יותר הפתיע אותי זה שאחד המחבלים אמר, כשכל היהודים נמצאים ביחד, זה מאוד מאוד חזק. זה חזק, 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 ככה הוא אמר. ב7 באוקטובר היה פה צבא, היה ממשלה שב"כ, ולא הייתה פה אחדות. וברגע שאין את זה, אז זה לא משנה, אין לנו כוח. כל העם היהודי זאת משפחה אחת גדולה, שצריכה להיות מאוחדת. האנשים לא מבינים את הכוח של זה. זה קורה כדי להזכיר לנו שאנחנו חייבים לשמור על האחדות הזאת. וזה מה שיחזק אותנו, אחדות עם ישראל.
That was very moving. This is a place to mention that Hamas still holds 120 captives. The state of Israel is doing everything it can to bring them back to their families, whether through rescue operations or attempts to reach an agreement so that no one is left behind. Hello to our first contestant, Adina Bernstein-Saperstein. Now for your first question. Part A. Who among the following did not go to battle to redeem captives? Abraham, Jacob, David, or Yohanan?
So I'm going to say the answer is Jacob, but I'd like to back it up. Abraham did go to battle to redeem Lot. David did go to battle to redeem people, his family, who were captured by Amalek from Ziklag. Jacob, now, I had a hard time ruling him out, but there's a quote where his wives say that we thought of ourselves as shvuyim, as captives, but technically he didn't go to war, although we are always in a battle with people who are against us and cheat us. So I thought that was a point that I wanted to make. And the last one, Yochanan, I assume is Yochanan, and the only one I could think of was Yochanan ben Kareach, and I think he did go to battle to redeem captives.
That's a correct answer. You have 4 points. 4 points. Madam.
Okay, thank you. That was very detailed. Follow-up question on unity. One prophet used trees to express unity between Judah and Israel, while another prophet used sticks to signify the breaking of the brotherhood between Judah and Israel. Who are these two prophets?
So Yechezkel used trees, and one tree said Ephraim, one Yehuda, and put them together, and was told to put them together, and that forms unity. And the answer to the second part is Zechariah, and 2 sticks, one was Noam, and one is Chavala, and the Chavala is the breaking of the brotherhood between Judah and Israel.
That's correct. 6 points. So in this round, you've gained 10 points, together with the 28 points you get in the previous stage you did before the contest today. You have 38 points.
Okay, hello to contestant number 2, Alan Goldman. How are you?
Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, we'll move on to part A. Which nation did not capture people from Israel? Amalek, Aram, the Canaanites, Moab.
It was Moab.
That's correct. You have 4 points.
And now we have our follow-up question on hope and encouragement. It is told of an event where all the people wept after reading from the book of the law, and the leaders encouraged them. In another event, it is told that all the people rejoiced after victory in battle, and the leaders' reaction turned their joy into mourning. Who are the leaders?
So the first leader was Ezra, and the second leader was David.
That's correct. 6 points. So you gained 10 points in this round, and together with the 35 points you gained in the previous round, you are at 45 points.
The second video we're going to watch now talks about fighting and heroism. If there's one thing not lacking in this war, it is heroism. We have all heard of the heroism of soldiers, emergency squads, and civilians. One of them is Noah Moseri, a border police fighter who went out to fight for the country on October 7. Here is her story.
אני זוכרת את עצמי שסיימתי את הבית ספר וקיבלתי אימון לוחמות. לוחמת של מג"ב דיברה והסתכלתי עליה ככה מהצד והייתה לי את ההשראה. אמרתי, אני רוצה להיות לוחמת ממש כמוה. התגייסתי בנוב 22, סיימתי גם כמצטיינת פלוגתית בטירונות, ואני מפקדת ביחידת מטילן של החטיבה הטקטית, ומוכנה להקריב את הגוף שלי בשביל להגן על עם ישראל, ואני כאן. ב7 לאוקטובר הצוות שלי היה בבית, קיבלתי שיחת טלפון בערך ב7:30 הבוקר מהקצין שלי, שאנחנו מוקפצים לדרום. ומשהו כמו 5 דקות כבר היינו על מסלול לכיוון אופקים. כשהגענו בעצם פרקנו, הבנו מה תמונת מצב, בעצם 6 מחבלים שנמצאים בבית שם, הקפנו את הבית, קנים לעבר האיום, לעבר החלונות בעצם. והמחבלים נוטרלו על ידי כוחות שלנו וכוחות שהיו שם בעצם בזירה. לאחר מכן יצאנו למבטחים ונתקלנו ב3 מחבלים שבעצם היו לבושים אזרחי, ולאחר שבעצם עצרנו אותם וקראנו לשב"כ לטיפולם, הבנו שהם היו בעצם מחבלים שהגיעו מעזה. המשכנו לרעים, זו הייתה הזירה השלישית, ושם היה בתים עם מספר גבוה של מחבלים שהתבצרו שם, והתחלנו בעצם לחימה של שעות ארוכות. בסוף הלחימה נוטרלו כ8 מחבלים. ביום השלישי ללחימה, בעצם ב9/10, קיבלנו דיווח על רכב מונע בצומת בשדרות, ולאחר מספר דקות הייתה ירייה באוויר. אלינו רחפן בעצם, והוא זיהה, הוא סרק את השטח וזיהה בזירה 3 דמויות. ומשם בעצם נפתח ירי ממקור לא ידוע, בעצם לעברנו, לכוח שלנו. ושם מפקד היחידה שלי נפצע וקיבל רסיסים לחזה. היה רגע שאולי היה פשוט לא רק עבורי, עבור הלוחמים גם. התחלנו לבצע ככה מכות רתק, ובעצם הקלה שהיה בכוח שלנו, זיהה את המחבל, נתן לו ככה כדור ממש בראש, והמחבל נוטרל. ובעצם נשמתי ככה עמוק, הבנתי שהמצב נרגע. בסוף הזירה נוטרלו גם בערך 8 מחבלים. הייתי אומרת שהייתה לי את הזכות להיות שם ולהילחם שם גם בתור לוחמת. יש הרבה אנשים שכבר היום לא איתנו. אחד מהם היה חבר מאוד טוב שלי, שככה בשביעי הוא נפל. הוא בעצם רצה להגן על המדינה ולהגן על האזרחים. מבחינתי אלה גיבורים, אלה שמוכנים להסתער, לחתור למגע, בידיעה שהם לא בטוח שיחזרו למשפחה החמה ולבית החם שלהם. להגיע למעמד הזה ולעמוד על הבמה, יודעת שבאיזשהו מקום כן הצלתי אזרחים וחיילים כרגע שנמצאים, ויש הרבה אנשים שהיו כן צריכים לקבל את האות הזאת והם לא נמצאים פה היום איתנו. אז אם אני יכולה לבוא ולקבל אותה, ולא רק בשבילי, לקבל את זה בשביל כל החללים וכל האזרחים שנפלו, זה דבר שהוא מאוד לא מובן מאליו ומרגש, וכן, אני מאוד מאוד מעריכה את זה, וזה בהחלט דבר שהוא לא מובן מאליו.
Okay, moving on to contestant number 3, Barry Saffron. Hi, Barry, now to your question. Part A. Who did not blow a shofar to summon warriors to battle? Ehud, Gidon, Shaul, Yoshua.
Okay, I know Ehud and Gidon did use a shofar. Yehoshua with Yericho, like they were already blowing shofar out, like it wasn't to summon them. So I'm gonna say Yoshua didn't.
That is correct.
Okay, moving on to part B. One king of Israel fought against the king of Judah until the war was stopped with the intervention of the king of Aram. In another instance, a king of Israel called upon the king of Judah to join him in a war against the king of Aram. Who are these 2 kings of Israel?
So Asa called the king of Aram to fight against Baasha, and Pekach ben Remalyahu joined Ritzin to fight against Yehuda.
I'm sorry, I just missed that last part.
Pekach ben Remalyahu.
So that's, Baasha is correct. The second one is not correct. So that gives you, in this round, 7 points, plus the 45 you had before, makes 52 points.
Okay, moving on to contestant number 4, Charles Safdie. How are you doing?
Good.
Well, we'll start with part A. Who did not come to the defense of a city under threat? Yeshua, Gideon, Shaul, or David?
I'm going to give the answer first and then just back it up with an explanation. I chose Gideon because I know David was under attack from Ziklag. Shaul, he actually saved the city of Yavesh Gilad in Perek Yud Aleph. Yehoshua several times, I think, with the city of the Ai, and as well later on when the 31 kings rounded up against him. I think it was Perek Yod, so I'm going to go with Gidon because Gidon was always on the offensive.
So Gidon is correct.
Follow-up question on bravery. One man's servant was very afraid when a large enemy force came to capture them. In another period, another man's servant agreed to go with him fearlessly to fight the enemy camp alone. Who are these two men?
I'm going to start with the second part of the sentence. That would be Yonatan and his nar in Perek Yud, if I'm not mistaken, Shemuel Aleph, when they fearlessly went to go attack on the initiative of the campsite of the Pelishtim. The first one I was debating, it's probably someone in Sefer Melachim, but I'm going to go with Gidon. Once again, once he heard the dream of the Midiani, Tzilil Lechem Seorim, he heard someone from the campsite that was very upset, and obviously they said it was Hereb Gidon that's going to come attack, so I'm going to go with that one.
Okay, Yonatan is correct. The other one is not. The other one, the answer is Elisha. And your score, you added 7 points to your 33 before, which gives you 40 points.
Okay. Now to the next video about aid. Many ask how they can help during the war. How can I feel significant and contribute my part even if I don't live in Israel? The answer is given to us by Shai Graucher, an Israeli businessman and social activist who during Operation Iron Swords established the organization Together We Win under the Klal Yisrael Association. Here is his story.
גיליתי את העם הכי מיוחד שיש בעולם.
לא הכרתי אותך יותר דרך אחי כאילו, מכל הבדיחות שעושה לי, יש פה החרדי של האייפונים. התחלת עבורנו, אנחנו מעריכים את זה.
כמה טוב לב, כמה אהבה, כמה נתינה, כמה אכפתיות.
אז ניתן לו את החולצה של מסי החתומה בזה. לא מאמין לך, לא טוב יד חול שלי.
כולנו ביחד, יש לנו את הדבר הכי הכי יקר בעולם, ולכן אני עושה את זה בשביל לשמר את האחדות הזאת. את האכפתיות הזאת, את הדאגה.
באנו לפנק אותך היום.
הפעילות שלנו התבטאה בהרבה מאוד מובנים. חלוקת אוכל, ביקור פצועים, חילקנו, אני לא יודע כמה אייפונים ואייפדים, אבל כמויות מאוד מאוד גדולות.
זה מטורפים.
פתחנו מתחם באופקים שעברו שם 65,000 לוחמים.
הבאנו פה את הכביסה, הבאנו פה את הג'קוזי, גם את הסוויטות וכמובן מלא מלא אוכל.
כמובן חיזוק אנשים בבית והילדים, משפחות החטופים. עשינו כמה וכמה אירועים, ליווינו אותם, היתומים והאלמנות, משפחות השכול, כולל מיזמי הנצחה.
ג'מאל הקריב את חייו למען העם שלנו.
ואז שי עמד ואמר לי, גדעון, יש אמבולנס, כל הכבוד.
נכנס ספר תורה ראשון לעילוי נשמת אחי יונתן חי ולעילוי נשמת אבא שלי.
ראיתי אנשים רחוקים ממזרח ומערב, אבל ברגע שמתחבקים ביחד, זה ההרגשה הכי מדהימה שיש בעולם.
Our זכות Tavir and his daughter's birthday is 13 years old, and there's a necklace here says תמיד בליבי. So Yossi is with us today.
שאתה מבין שהאנשים האלה נלחמים בשביל להגן עלינו, מוסרים את כל מה שיש להם, ואחד מהם אתה שואל אותו מה אתה רוצה והוא רק מבקש ממך ש"ס או אייפון, ואתה יודע, זה בן אדם שהיית נותן לו את כל החיים באותו רגע. שהעם הזה יהיה מאוחד, זה באמת המפתח לניצחון, כאיש אחד בלב אחד.
Okay, we are moving to contestant number 5, David Landerer. David, are you ready? We're going to start with part A. Who did not receive a delivery of a package that included bread from another person? David, Shaul, Shmuel, Elisha.
I said the answer is Shaul.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Shmuel.
We are now...
Shaul sent the package from Yishai with David, bringing the care package to the soldiers at the front.
I think it's going to his brothers. Okay.
We'll now go to part B, a follow-up question on encouragement. One leader was encouraged before battle by a dream he heard, while in another period, another leader sought help from dreams before battle and was not answered. Who are these two leaders?
The leader that was encouraged before battle was Gideon. And the other leader, I said, was Shaul.
That is correct. 6 points. So you won 6 points in this round, plus 33 from the prior round, for a total of 39 points.
Okay, moving on. Contestant 6, Larry Kaufman. How are you doing?
Thank you. Baruch Hashem, Adoni. Thanks.
Amen. In relation to which prophet is there no account of a sick person recovering? Achia, Elisha. Were you answering?
I'm so sorry. Achia, as the child does die, as she steps over the threshold.
Achia is correct, 4 points.
Excellent. And now to the follow-up question on healing. One king asked for a sign from the prophet regarding his healing, while another king refused to receive a sign from the God through the same prophet. Who are these two kings?
Hiskiyahu or Hezekiah for the first one, and Ahaz is the second one.
Correct, 6 points. In this round, you won 10 points. Added that to the points that you had in the previous round, 38, for a total of 48 points.
Okay, our last video deals with help from abroad. Daniel Friedman and Yaakov Guide are Red Magen David Adom volunteers from South Africa and the United States. Together they came to Israel to take part in treating the many injured. Here is their story.
When our brothers and sisters in Israel are suffering, we too suffer. And the scars that they bear are the scars that we will bear.
The attacks on Jews are worldwide today. The fact that we know that we have a home to go back to, and particularly to know that we can keep our head up and high, is the state of Israel.
It was not okay for us to be sitting here at home while our brothers and sisters in Israel were so badly traumatized, displaced. We're working tirelessly day and night in Israel to deal with the bodies, to deal with the remains, and we just wanted to help.
And for the following few months, we're gathering money and approximately 200 tons of medical supplies and medical equipment from the US to Israel. In addition, I was a volunteer paramedic, and we did have a program that we launched in coordination with Atzala, which is a US-based organization of volunteer paramedics. It's a Jewish organization. And we brought in 5 consecutive weeks, 10 paramedics to volunteer in various stations of Magen David Adom.
Whenever there's a disaster, you always see people running away from the hazard, running away from the chaos. And you always see the volunteers in the emergency services running toward the chaos. They took up this task and they did it with continued professionalism beyond the imagination.
We're all on the same boat. Everybody is hurting. And at the end of the day, everyone is a hero.
Okay, contestant number 7, Naomi Suberi Busani. Okay, Naomi, now we will start with part A. Which king did not seek help from a foreign king? Achaz, Hezekiah, Hoshea, Asa.
Hoshea. So the right answer is Hezekiah, and Hoshea asked help from the king of Egypt, as it's written in Kings 2:74. So no score for this part.
Okay, follow-up question on assistance. One judge confronted a tribe that was angry for not being called to assist in a war and managed to calm the situation. In another instance, another judge confronted the same tribe, leading to many deaths. Who are these two judges?
The first judge is Gideon.
Correct.
And the second one is Ishtar.
Very good. 6 points. That's accumulating to 34 you have, so in total you have 40 points.
Last question going to contestant number 8, Nathan Dweck. Part A. Which foreign king did not do a favor for David? King of Moab, king of Ammonites, king of Tyre, king of Edom.
King of Edom.
That's correct. Very good. 4 points.
Follow-up question on foreign assistance. It is told of a man who, when forced to leave the country, was sworn loyalty by a foreign man who promised to stay with him for life. In another period, it is told of a woman who, upon returning to the land, was sworn loyalty by a foreign woman who promised to stay with her for life. Who are the man and the woman?
So in the first part, David HaMelech was promised from Ittai Hagiti. And
Very good. Yes, continue.
And in the second part, Naomi is promised by Ruth.
Great. 6 points. That accumulated 38 points that you have. Now you have 48 points. Congratulations.
Okay, dear audience, we have completed the first stage of the quiz. Thank you very much all for the wonderful contestants. We can see that you have studied and invested a lot. Well done. Now, please step off the stage while the judges calculate the scores. Meanwhile, we invite singer Gilad Paz and keyboardist Moshe Almakayas to perform the song Chai.
A quick word about the song Chai, performed by Ofra Chaza in 1983 in the Eurovision. It actually didn't win. It got in second place, and I want you to imagine this, because you all know this song, but maybe you don't know as much of the context. So think about this. 1983, on German land, less than 40 years after the war, she sings the words, Am Israel Chai. My hairs are standing on end just thinking about it. So feel free to sing along. I'm sure you know it.
אני עוד חי, ושתי עיניי עוד נישאות לאור. רבים כוחי, אך גם פחי, ולפניי שנים רבות מספור. אני שואל ומתפלל, טוב שלא עבדה עוד התקווה. עובר מזמור, מדור לדור, כמעיין מאז ועד עולם. אני שואל ומתפלל, טוב שלא עבדה עוד התקווה. חי, 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 כן אני עוד חי. זה השיר שסבא שר אתמול לאבא, והיום אני עוד חי, חי, חי. עם ישראל חי. זה השיר שסבא שר אתמול לאבא, והיום אני מן ימיי ולילותיי, ובשמיים עמוד האש עוד קם. השיר בלי די, אפרוס ידיי לידידיי אשר בעבר ים. אני שואל ומתפלל, טוב שלא עבדה עוד התקווה. חי, 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 כן אני עוד חי. זה השיר שסבא שר אתמול לאבא, והיום אני עוד חי, חי, חי. עם ישראל חי. זה השיר שסבא שר אתמול לאבא, והיום אני שמעו אחי. אני עוד חי, ושתי עיניי עוד נישאות לאור. אז כל אחי לכל אורחי ולבניי המבקשים לחזור. אני שואל ומתפלל, טוב שלא עבדה עוד התקווה. Sing with me. חי, 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 כן אני עוד חי. זה השיר שסבא שר אתמול לאבא, והיום אני עוד חי, חי, חי. עם השיר שסבא שר אתמול לאבא, והיום אני חי, 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 אני עוד חי, חי, חי.
Thank you very much, Gilad and Moshe. We will hear from you again later. This is a place to thank the Department for Zionist Enterprise at the World Zionist Organization for organizing today's quiz. The judges have finished calculating the score, and I have the note with the names of the 6 contestants advancing to the next stage. We thank all the contestants who have demonstrated great knowledge. Please stay with us until the end of the quiz to receive a certificate of appreciation and a gift. Okay, now the contestants advancing are Alan Goldman, Barry Saffern, Charles Safdie, Larry Kaufman, Naomi Suberi Bursani, and Nathan Dweck. Okay, I will explain now the second stage. Each contestant in their turn will answer a set of 10 questions within a limited time. Each pair of contestants will be presented with identical questions. While one contestant answers the questions, the others will be backstage unable to see what is happening on stage. The contestants will have 100 seconds to answer all the questions. A correct answer to each question will earn the contestant 2 points. In this stage, if a contestant chooses to skip a question, they cannot return to it later. A total of 20 points can be accumulated in this stage. If a contestant gives an incorrect answer, they cannot correct it. The 4 contestants with the highest combined scores at the end of this stage will advance to the next. And we will call contestant number 1, Alan Goldman. And we will be waiting sometimes between the contestants because we wanted to make sure they cannot hear the answers. So we put them 2 buildings away. Are you ready? Let's start. In which book is it said? If you know the answer before I finish asking, go for it.
Tehillim.
Yes. Of whom is it said, an excellent young man, no one among the Israelites was handsomer than he?
David.
How many burnt offerings did Solomon offer on the high place of Gibeon?
500.
Who said, I am in great distress. Let us fall into the hand of the Lord, for his compassion is great.
David.
Yes.
What was Meshach's original name? Meshach's original name.
Mishael.
Yes.
Who was the son of Ammon who reigned after him?
Yoshiao.
Yes.
In which Philistine city was Samson imprisoned?
Gaza.
Yes.
Of whom is it said, she mounted an ass and with 5 of her maids in attendance?
Abigail.
Yes.
Over which city did Yafia reign?
Tzor.
No.
Who said, thus said the Lord, as surely as I have established my covenant?
Yes.
Thank you very much. You can take your original seat. We will have contestant number 2, Barry Saffern. How are you doing? Feeling ready? I will be reading the questions, but if you know the answer before, go ahead and answer them. Okay, ready, set, go. In which book is it said, even there your hand will be guiding me, your right hand will be holding me fast?
Take it away.
Yes. Yes.
How many burnt offerings did Solomon offer on the high place of Gibeon?
1,000.
Yes.
Who said, I am in great...
Yes.
What was Meshach's original name?
Mishael.
Yes.
Who was the son of Ammon who reigned after him?
Yoshiyahu.
Yes.
In which Philistine city was Samson imprisoned?
Asa.
Yes.
Of whom is it said she mounted an ass and with 5 of her maids in attendance?
Abigail.
Yes.
Over which city did Yaphia reign?
Lachish.
Yes.
Who said, Thus said the Lord, as surely as I have established my covenant with day and night, the laws of heaven and earth?
No.
Well done.
Thank you very much. Okay, we will now have contestant number 3, Charles Safdie. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, and we'll start now. In which book is it said his left hand was under
Shir
my...
HaShirim.
Yes.
Of whom is it said, a hairy man with a leather belt tied around
Eliyahu
his neck?
Hanavi.
Yes.
How much silver did Micha's mother give to the silversmith?
I think it was 100.
No.
Who said, Let me appear before the king, and if I am guilty of anything, let him put me to death?
Possibly David.
No.
What was Abednego's original name?
Azariah.
Yes.
Who was the son of Ahaz who reigned after him?
Are we talking Ahaz Melech Israel?
Chaz king of Judah.
I want to say Yehoram.
No.
Which Philistine city did David receive from Achish?
Gat.
No.
Of whom is it said she took off her...
Tamar.
Yes.
Over which city did Hoham reign?
Shomron.
Okay, time's up. Please join us at your original seat. We will call for contestant number 4, Larry Kaufman. Okay, are you ready?
No, but let's do it anyway, please.
Okay, I'm going to be asking, I'm going to be
Yes, sir.
reading the questions. If you know the answer before I finish, go for it.
Yes, sir. How many questions do we have, please?
10, and it is 100 seconds.
Yes, sir. Do I look at this or both or either?
Whichever.
In general, whatever you will feel
Yes,
more
sir.
comfortable with.
Neither,
Okay.
but let's do it, please.
Tell me when you're ready. Let's go. In which book is it said his left hand was under my head?
Shir HaShirim.
Yes.
Of whom is it said a hairy man with a leather belt? tied
Second
around-
Kings.
Of whom is it said? Who's the person?
Eliyahu.
Yes.
How much silver did Micah's mother give to the silversmith?
1,100 shekels of silver.
No.
1,700 shekels.
Who said, Now let me appear before the king, and if I am guilty of anything, let him put me to death?
Appear before the king. Appear before him. David?
No.
Sorry.
What was Abednego's
Azariah.
original-
Yes.
Who was the son of Ahaz who reigned after him?
Hezekiah or Chizkiyahu.
Yes.
Which Philistine city did David receive from Achish?
Ziklag.
Yes.
Of whom is it said she took off her veil and again put on her widow's
Tamar,
garb?
Genesis chapter 38.
Yes.
Over which city did Hoham reign?
I believe it started with an H. Hebron.
Yes.
Who said, Upon your walls, O Jerusalem, I have set watchmen who shall never...
Shomrim, Kol Hayom V'Chol Halayla. Yeshayahu.
Yes.
I learned this in NCSY. Al Chomotayich Yerushalayim Hifkadati Shomrim Kol Hayom V'Chol Halayla.
Excellent.
I love that song.
He might join you for the next song.
No, you can sit down.
Rabbi David Orlovsky taught us that.
You can
Thank
join us
you.
at your original seat. We will call over on contestant number 5. Welcome, Naomi Suberi Busadi. Tell me when you're ready. Okay, let's go. In which book is it said, a wise man's mind tends towards the right hand, a fool's towards the left?
Yes.
Just speak closer to the mic. Of whom is it said, from Kabziel was a brave soldier who performed great deeds?
Yes, look at the mic.
Yes.
How many sons did Gibeon have?
Shivrim.
Yes.
Who said, ask me for a bribe price ever so high, as well as gifts, and I will pay what you tell me?
Yes.
Shrem.
What was Shachardech's original name? Shadrach's original name?
Hananiah.
Yes.
Who was the son of Yotam who reigned after him?
Ahaz.
Yes.
In which Philistine city did Dagon fall before the ark of the Lord?
Ashdod.
Yes.
Of whom is it said, she put her hands on her...
Yes.
Over which city did Piram reign?
Let's skip.
Who said, then the offerings of Judah and Jerusalem shall be...
Malachi.
Yes.
Excellent, good job. And you can join us in your original seat, and we'll call on contestant number 6, and let's welcome Nathan Dweck. Are you ready?
Yes.
Excellent. Let's go. In which book is it said, a wise man's mind tends towards the right hand and a fool's towards the left?
Kohelet.
Yes.
Of whom is it said, from Kabziel was a brave soldier who performed...
Benayahu ben Yehoyada.
Yes.
How many sons did Gibeon have?
Shivim, 70.
Yes.
Who said, ask me for a bribe price ever so high, as well as gifts, and I will pay what you tell me?
Shechem ben Hamor.
Yes.
What was Shadrach's original name?
Hananiah.
Yes.
Who was the son of Yotam who reigned after him?
Ahaz.
Yes.
In which Philistine city did Dagon fall before the ark of the Lord?
Ekron.
No.
Of whom is it said, she put her hands on her head and walked away, screaming loudly as she went?
Atalia.
No.
Over which city did Piram reign?
Yarmut.
Yes.
Who said, then the offerings of Judah and Jerusalem?
Malachi.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. We've completed the second round of the quiz. Dear contestants, you were wonderful, highly knowledgeable, and I'm sure everyone here is very proud of you. Is that correct? We will ask you to step off the stage once again. We will invite back Gilad and Moshe to perform the song, Here I Am. And meanwhile, the judges will calculate, and we'll find out later after the song the next 4 contestants for the next stage.
This song, Hineni Kan, made famous by Yehoram Gaon, because we all know Yerushalayim is inseparable from the Jewish people. And in this beautiful song, it is referred to as a beloved woman. But when you listen to the lyrics, you know he is talking about Yerushalayim. Hineni Kan. אני הולך אלייך כל ימיי, אני הולך אלייך מסונבר, האבנים פוצעות את כפותיי, אבל אני איני מרגיש דבר. אני חוזר מעץ רחוקה, מושיט ידי ללטוף את שערך. הנני כאן, אך כמו יונה פצועה, אני נופל תמיד מול שערך. הנני כאן כמו ציפורים חגות, הנני כאן מביט מן הגגות, הנני כאן כמו אבן בגדר, כמו סלע, כמו באר. אני האיש אשר תמיד אני חוזר מאלף גלגולים, אני נזיר בין מלך וקבצן, ובלילות בבכות השועלים אני חולם וארבח בו בזמן. אני רואה אותך הרחוקה כמו נסיכה שבויה במגדלים, בין סורגים יושבת ומחכה. האלוהים גדולים, הנני כאן כמו ציפורים חגות, הנני כאן מביט מן הגגות, הנני כאן כמו אבן בגדר, כמו סלע, כמו באר. אני האיש אשר תמיד חוזר. ואת חיכית כמו האבנים וכמו הבור להלך במדבר, זריקות רכות נשקו אותך פנים, שקיעות כבדות נשקו אותך צוואר. כך ראיתיך יושבת ומצפה, ובעינייך אור ועצב רב. כך לקחתיך איתי אל החופה, את היחפה עם כתר של זהב. הנני כאן כמו ציפורים חגות, הנני כאן מביט מן הגגות, הנני כאן כמו אבן בגדר, כמו סלע, כמו באר. אני האיש אשר תמיד
Okay, we have now reached the third stage, and these are the four contestants advancing. Alan Goldman with 59 points. Nathan Dweck with 64 points. Larry Kaufman with 64 points. And Barry Safran with 70 points. We want to mention that Naomi got 58 points, extremely close. Okay, in this stage, each of the four contestants will be asked 4 questions, each with 4 or more possible answers. Each contestant will take turns answering one answer only. The order of the contestants answering will change for each question so that each contestant will answer first once, second once, third once, fourth once. Each question will give contestants 30 seconds to write down all the answers they know to the question asked. After this time, the contestants will answer the questions in turn. A correct answer to each question will earn 4 points. In total, up to 16 points can be accumulated in this stage. Any questions? All clear? We'll have 30 seconds. You write all the answers you can think of, and we'll have each of you answer out loud in turn, and we'll change that order each question. Okay. Is everybody ready? Okay, let's go. 4 people who had leprosy. And okay, put your pens down. We will begin with our first contestant, starting from the left, Alan Goldman.
Man.
Yes. 4 points.
Gehazi.
Yes, Gehazi, 4 points.
Miriam.
Yes, Miriam, 4 points.
Azaryahu Uziyahu.
Yes, 4 points. Well done.
Okay, going for the next question. Everybody ready? We'll have a brand new 30 seconds. And go. Kings of Israel, Judah, who fought against Edom. And time's up. Put your pens down. Gentlemen, pens down. Okay, we will start with Barry.
Yes, 4 points.
Yehoshaphat.
No.
Amatzia.
Yes, 4 points.
Shaul.
Yes, 4 points.
Okay.
Oh, so the fourth one was Yehoram.
Okay, we will now move on to question number 3. Is everybody ready? Okay, a new 30 seconds starting now. Foreign army commanders. Okay, time's up, pens down. Okay, we will start with Larry.
Nebuzaradan.
Yes.
Sisra.
Yes.
Sancheriv.
Sancheriv was a king, no.
Commander, Shobach.
Shobach, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. We will move on to question number 4. Is everybody ready? Okay, starting now. Kings who began their reign at the age of 25. Okay, time is up. Put your pens down. Okay, we will start with you, Nathan.
Chizkiyahu.
Great, 4 points.
Sorry, can I answer something I didn't write down?
Yes, you can.
Okay, Amatzia.
Great, good answer.
Yehoshaphat.
No, not correct. Yotam and Jehoiakim were reigned on age of 25. Good for you.
Okay, thank you very much, our contestants. Please stay on stage while the judges calculate the scores. In the meantime, Israeli youth, an initiative by the Jewish Agency, have prepared a message for you, the Jewish people in the diaspora. Here it is.
Shalom, my name is Emily. I'm 17 years old from Arad.
My name is Yair. My name is Razi.
My name is Avital and I'm 17 years old.
17 years old.
17 years old.
From Israel.
In our darkest hour, a ray of light is shining.
A ray of light is shining. A ray of light is shining.
A ray of light is shining. A ray of light is shining.
The light of your support.
The light.
The light.
The light.
The light is shining.
The light of your support.
The light of your support.
The light of your support. We feel the strength.
We feel the strength.
We feel the strength.
We feel the strength of our worldwide Jewish family.
And we want to say.
And we want to say.
We want to say.
And we wanted to say.
Toda.
Thank you.
Toda. Thank you.
Toda. Thank you. Toda. Toda.
Toda.
Thank you.
Thank you. Toda. Thank you. Toda.
Thank you.
Thank you for standing together with us.
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 Thank you for standing together with us. ביחד ננצח. ביחד ננצח.
ביחד ננצח.
ביחד ננצח.
Okay, judges, we are left with two winners. Moving on to the next stage, and we will welcome them now.
Barry, Barry Zafra, and Nathan Dweck.
Congratulations. Okay, in this stage, as you remember, the score resets. The contestant will each be asked the questions alternately. And with a total of 10 questions for each contestant, the questions must be answered within a few seconds. At the end of the stage, we'll know the winner and the runner-up. Okay, we will start with you. Okay, let's start. From which tribe was Bezalel son of Uri?
Correct.
From which tribe was Shulamit, daughter of Dibri?
Dan.
Correct.
Who destroyed the bronze serpent that Moses had made?
Correct.
Just speak to the mic, please. Who burned his mother's idol in Kidron Valley?
Yoash.
Asai is the right answer. Not correct.
How many years did Iftach judge Israel?
6. That's correct.
How many years did Samson judge Israel?
20 שנה.
מעולה. Very good. Correct.
To which nation did Rechem and Reba belong?
Correct.
To which nation did Shetar and Tarshish belong?
Moav.
Not correct. Persia.
How many people died in the plague during the time of Pinchas?
75,000.
Not correct. 24,000.
How many people died in the plague during David's time?
$70,000.
Correct.
What was the name of Nehemiah's Horonite adversary?
Sanballat.
Very good. Correct.
What was the name of Job's Shuchite friend?
Shuchi.
Shuchit.
Yoav was in one of the books on there.
Okay. So you get the point. Correct. Okay.
Who said, "You shall be like a watered garden, like a spring whose waters do not fail"?
Yeshayahu.
Very good.
Who said, "They shall fare like a watered garden, and they shall never languish again"?
Zechariah.
Jeremiah. No, not correct.
In which book is the place Baal Gad mentioned?
Devarim.
Not correct.
In which book is the place Baal Tamar mentioned?
Shoftim.
Very good. Correct.
Where did the Israelites camp between Risa and Mount Shefer?
Kehilata.
Very good.
Where did the Israelites camp between Ritma and Libnah?
Risa.
No, not correct.
Who said, "The many peoples and multitude of nations shall come to seek the Lord of hosts in Jerusalem"?
Yechezkel.
Not correct.
who said, "And the many peoples shall go and say, Come, let us go up to the mount of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may instruct us in his ways."
Malachi.
Yeshayahu. This is the right answer. Very good, you two.
And we have a winner.
That's correct.
Congratulations. For the award ceremony, we invite Silvio Hoskovic from the World Zionist Organization, Ariel Weiss, the quiz manager from the Ministry of Education, and our esteemed judges. Congratulations. Both of you will represent the United States in the quiz that will take place in Israel during Hanukkah. You win a flight ticket to the final, book prizes, and Amazon gift cards. Let's invite all the other contestants to their places to receive a certificate and a gift. And again, a big round of applause for Barry Saffron and a runner-up, Nathan Dweck. We wish the state of Israel to be a light unto the nations, to defeat evil, that all the soldiers will return home safe and sound, and of course the captives as well. From here, we offer a prayer for the success of Israel, for the fulfillment of Isaiah's vision, for an era where nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. And now, for the singing of Hatikva, the audience is requested to stand. Thank you again, Gilad and Moshe, and thank you to all the audience. So thank you all, and congratulations again, everyone.